Hey everybody, just had like, I don't know, half hour to an hour maybe to kind of mess around. And I just got this new experimental instrument in and figured I'd kind of play around with it. I already played around with it a little bit just to kind of see how it worked. I got a link in the description for anybody that's curious. It's Come Together as One over on Etsy, makes a bunch of these. A little pricey, but you know, you never know what you're going to get with some of this crazy stuff. And I figured it from some of the demos I've seen on like Instagram and stuff, it just looked like something fun that would to kind of mess around with. And the SP404 Mark II has plenty of different sound effects here. So I don't know that I'll record anything, but I figured if anybody was just curious for one of these kinds of experimental things, it's basically a guitar pedal box or something similar that has a contact microphone built inside. And that's what this is. This 1/4-inch cable is connected to. And I've just connected it into the front of the SP404 Mark II. And with these types of instruments, if you're trying to do like ambient sounds or something, or just get some crazy different kind of textures, it's usually good to have a lot of effects. And the SP404 Mark II gives us up to 5 effects. So you got the the instrument or line in effect. We've then got our 2 bus effects. And we also from there have our 2 mastering effects for on bus 3 and bus 4. So it's really get like pretty crazy here. Even just doing something. So let's see if we get this like tuned up enough, but came with a little mallet. So, I mean, even just what you pluck it with is going to give it a little bit of a different tone. And I would say usually this is like where you're looking to kind of build something up, maybe figure out how much feedback you want. You don't want to go too crazy because it's very easy to build up noises that go forever, but you can hear just picking this different sounds up. We can switch over to bus 2 and I don't know, let's grab the SX reverb. It'd make like this huge tone. We make a big tone. Adjust the balance here. Let's go more like 40, 60-ish. Make it a little darker. I'm gonna pull the time down a little. And again, like you put the reverb on so you kind of build up you get the delay going to kind of keep that sound going in the space. And you get the reverb to kind of flesh it out, make it take up a little bit more fun, more room. So your comment over there, although the text is a little smaller, Bry. Yeah, as I said, it looked like super fun. Like there's a version that's about half of what I paid for this that doesn't have quite as much stuff on it. And some of these things, like half the fun is kind of modifying it and tweaking it yourself. So, but like each of these little, like you got like wood, some different types of metal here. You know, the springs and coils, they just all sound kind of different. I suspect that this crazy set of copper is certain lengths to get a tone. So I suspect Come Together as One over on Etsy has taken a lot of time to kind of think about how these things should come together. And make some sounds. I've got a bunch of my Chase Bliss pedals off to the side here. I figured I'd just kind of start playing around with the SP404 Mark II and kind of see what we could do for some different sounds. Kind of curious, like delay. Maybe we just go the sync delay into cloud delay now. Let's go pitch it up instead of down. I know I've seen in some of the videos, I've seen like people taking it's like, this is like an elastic-ish kind of material. Oh yeah, I guess like maybe just snapping it. Get some good sound. Doesn't seem like plucking it. Does a lot. I don't know, I gotta play around with this more. It's absolutely insane. It just looks crazy. And if anybody has anything you want me to try for different effects or anything, let me know. Like, yeah, resonator could be fun. So let's get rid of the cloud delay and just do resonator for a minute. So I guess some of these are going to probably resonate better than others. That seems weird that it's like that one's going like lower. Might just be where it's catching. So yes, Eric, thank you for the LOL. This is a super silly thing. I'm going to actually do like a bunch of some sessions on it for maybe playing around making some ambient music or something with it. But for the moment, I figured I just, as I said, just got it in. Had ordered it for myself as a birthday present kind of thing, and thought it'd be silly to play with. I know I always avoid like the Hadu, Kodama, Zanzu, and Togura. I'm curious like what we get out of some of these. I shouldn't say I always avoid them, but they tend to be a little bit more extreme. So let's see what we can do here. Let's get rid of the pre-delay. We'll go flat, no high cutoff yet. Flat for low. Oops, gotta hit that right. I hit enter. It's supposed to be remain in MFX to keep it up. I get higher for this anyway. This is one of those where I would kind of like to have a dry-wet combination on this effect. But I don't know. We don't get it for all these. Let's try Kodama. And again, we'll do remain MFX just to keep it up. There we go. We want to go longer. Send must be how much, if I remember correctly, how much we're sending over to it. The popsicle stick. I suspect, given where this alligator clamp is, you can probably tune it. So it might be, I don't know. Let's try. Let's go like super extreme, then put it in the middle. Oh, there's so much copper in the way. See, you can just make crazy sounds, just making mistakes. All right, I'm going to pull it all the way down. Let's see if, let's go to the feedback for a minute. I don't know. I don't think that's sounding much different. Sounds about the same to me anyway. And I suppose you could probably take this off. Let's turn the feedback down so it runs out. Didn't mean to snap it quite so loud. I mean, you could certainly use it like this little mallet. Yeah. This is where you start getting into like crazy, like if you're going to do like ambient stuff with it, just go like super crazy, like all the way wet and low tone. Let's do some dampening here. feel like I want to have a little bit more randomness in the delay here, but I'll have to plug into the Chase Bliss pedal stuff, I think, for some of that. Let's see. What other effects could we... Zanzu? Not even... sync on this. Yeah, I think, I mean, I guess one of the things that the guy on Etsy has posted is that this little instrument thing, noise box, has been used for some like in horror movies or something. So yeah, not surprised that it does some of those things. And I think there's like, I've seen some of the pedals or these boxes he's put together have like different like Velcro or other textures he's taped onto it as well. So again, I think you could probably do some really crazy stuff with it. Yeah, the Bliss Factory would probably be super fun. I unfortunately sold off my Bliss Factory. I've been trying to get rid of my mountain of pedals and extra gear, so been downsizing, I guess, is the best way to put it. But don't worry, I still have plenty of gear, so it's not a problem. Whoa, that was kind of fun. What else can we do? Besides, we could do like a double delay. It's like a weird laser. It's possible that it was you that bought it. There's a few that are on sale, or that had been on sale on Reverb, so it's possible. If you need more pedals, I still have 10 Chase Bliss pedals. I haven't put up online yet. I'm probably gonna get down to 6. I don't know. This sound is interesting to me. You even just touch it and it can go crazy. So I feel like whatever it must be the Togora that's doing that. All right, let's see what else. Anything you guys want to see? Do some. I tried the tape echo earlier. It's just not long enough to be super interesting. And maybe I was being too picky at the time. I keep liking these springs. Like a good bell sound out of it. Chorus could be fun, maybe fun. Higher depth, faster rate. You want some downer? Yeah, that'll be nice and should be impressive. I mean, the downer does some work. What we should do is actually do 2 downers. Get it really low. I was gonna say that's assuming it lets anything through, because that's how it works. So it doesn't have any amplification other than what the SP404 Mark II is doing. It's just a contact microphone. I could probably take it apart, and my guess is that this connection in here has a contact mic someplace. I didn't read anything saying that it had any batteries or anything in it, so I suspect it's nothing too crazy. The weird thing is the double downers making it hard to get audio through. I just convinced you not to sell your SP404. Is it an original one or is it a Mark II? And have I just convinced you to go buy crazy instruments that you don't probably need? See, now, okay, if we're going to do downer, maybe what we need afterwards is to get some bus effects going here. Like really crazy. It's pretty loud. We can get 3 downers going. Like I hit one of these things and it takes like 20 seconds for the audio to come down through because of so many downers. Well, if you're mostly into sound design, I would think that the SP404 Mark II would be pretty good for that. You get a good amount of effects. I just know that you don't have as like many options as you might have for control as you might get on like the MPC or something. But I don't know, keep playing with it. And if it's not working for you, obviously no reason to keep it. Oh, we just spiked out the audio here. I think I got to stop having so many downers. Togura and Zanzu. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Probably should get rid of at least one downer. Let's go for, I think cloud delay is always fun. Well, that's fun. I should probably, maybe I should start actually recording some of this stuff off to the side for real, but I hadn't even thought of doing that. Backspin's not that fun for this, is it? SX reverb. We could just go mega reverb. Go reverb into SX reverb. The noise I picked up is from cassette right here. I was just, I can turn it off. Easy enough. It's gone. Well, you're asking if I could switch over to the Chase Bliss pedals, and I absolutely can. Well, maybe you're not directly asking it, but I can do it. Let's, all right, what do I need for cables? I got the patch bay already set up. So I just have a problem of needing to find some room and have this not look like a mega mess, but I think we could fit everything. All right, I just got to unplug from the reverse mode C. But we can, I'll squeeze that up. And, all right, we're getting audio. See, from a different angle now for me, this, this silly little thing, I guess it's kind of hanging out in the way, but with a different angle, it looks like a different instrument to play. And we don't even have, what do we have for effects? We got double reverb. Let's turn the reverb off for a second. So I think I got to put miso on the Chase Bliss pedal. Yeah. Because we're going mono in. Oh, come on, you can do it. All right. So now we should be able to hear this in stereo. All right, we're working. All right. We are in sequencer. We get the time. I got the time set. Excuse me. The time set kind of long. Let's turn it down. Whoop. We'll go free running, and we're just on vibrato modulation right now, but we can go frequency. All right, so that gets us some wacky delay. We can go put in a reverb through mood. I just want to make sure I don't spike this or anything and go super crazy. Maybe we should record some of this stuff. So turn that off, turn that off. Get like some pads. I always find mood super fun to record into. Oh, it must be a very long buffer. Let's make it smaller. It's kind of fun. And I did tell my dad, I showed the idea to my dad, and he was like, I want to go build some of this stuff. So who knows, maybe I'll end up with more wacko, crazy things here. Let's change the balance to get a different pattern. Let's make the time longer. Put it on mood on slip, maybe. Now you'd been asked. Actually, let's get like a drone out of this thing, and then we'll go into lossy so we can hear something better out of it. All right, we got something going here. All right, you want lossy? don't have a signal going out to it. I have to turn the MPC on if we want to get like a tempo sync for everything. That one's kind of fun. Sounds like an underground machinery. Hey, absolutely do it. Like, when I was just on Etsy and was like, I think I literally put in a search for either unusual or weird instruments or something, and there was several things that people would just put contact mics into boxes and then hammered nails into them. So, yeah, you can definitely do all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, let's kind of see here if we get something, coax something a little different out of it. Oh, if you want to hear it, I'm going to turn the mix down. Well, it's as weird as I wanted it to be. I was actually thinking of getting this. So I think one of the last streams I did was kind of messing around with some drum and bass tracks. I was thinking this might be a fun way to make some sound effects. Let's turn the feedback up. Tweak some stuff here again. The whole thing rattled. Whoop. The thing on the reverse mode C, I've got it in envelope mode right now. Like, you gotta catch it so that, like, when it's going to replay, that you have a sound going that kind of triggers it to go again. Yeah, it doesn't want to keep the feedback going. I don't know. I'll keep playing with it to learn more, but. We have feedback maxed out. Maybe could turn frequency off. I don't know. I had it working like earlier when I was just playing around with it. Let's go sequencer run. I don't know. I'm missing something. That's all right. We can catch it in mood. That's kind of fun. Why not catch this too? Hello from the yo. Welcome to just going a little crazy over here today. Let's go reverb. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Have a fun day if you're bouncing. And I don't know. I'll eventually get back to doing some more session videos. Let's go back here. Probably got like another 10 or 20 minutes to goof around. Trying to slow the tempo down on reverse mode C. Hey man, if the reverse mode C is not working for you, or not reverse mode C, the Mark II for the SP404 Mark II, definitely move it along, right? I mean, there's no reason to keep it in your studio if it's not working for you. As I keep telling people, if you change your mind later, you can always pick up another one used. There's plenty out there, and they're easy enough to get now. And yeah, Eric, reverb is always the way to go for ambient sounds. So speaking of which, let's just go drown. We can drown ourselves in reverb again. So that's reverse mode C. And nothing else. I'm going to go super short buffer here. That's fun. All right, now we have to remember. Actually, that's kind of cool too. Without the buffer, or without the reverb. Losing my mind trying to speak, think about what I'm doing, and say it at the same time. Make me think. I don't know if any of you guys watched the anime Lane, but some of that right there almost makes me think of like one of those intermission, like weird, like almost like talking, but still like static and noise. I feel like this could probably be. Have a high pass filter, take the low end out a little bit, but still kind of fun. All right. What other craziness do we want? You guys, anything you guys have for suggestions you want to hear? Kind of like that. It's got a nice tone to it. What do you mean, what am I doing? Whoa. Okay. That's cool. I mean, like, what was I hitting? Oh, you can't see off of here. I gotta move this. There's like a spring here. It's this one that I was playing. Can I move the camera back? That might be a little bit better for you. Although, it's like to get the room for the pedals, I probably need more cameras and stuff to move around. Someday, maybe. Yes, the dogs. I got mine. Look at that. I'm just using headphones so they can't hear everything. But when I was playing stuff through the speakers earlier, they were looking around like, "What the heck is going on?" So I'll flip this over and show you. It's actually got like these rubber feet on it, which, like, you can hear me tapping the desk here. It's not going into, and this is, the contact mic isn't picking up or creating any feedback. I was able to play it with the speakers. Now, if I put it, there's so much stuff on here, I actually don't know that I could even easily get like a flat surface to hold down to transfer that reverberation or audio. But did I try? The heart's in the way. You said, did you try to freeze and play over that? What's the combination to freeze on? You want me to do it on lossy, or are you thinking of grabbing it? I mean, I already have it in mood. Is it just the left button? I forget. No, I don't think so. I bet you if you know what you're doing, or like got it really close to a speaker, you probably could get feedback. So let's turn this down. I don't know if, is this the freeze? I can get the manual right here. I thought that the left button, you guys are making me pull this out. All right, the left button does say right here, freeze. So I guess we're frozen. Let's get in the middle of that sound. Up. I just tap. Let's try it again. There we go. It's a quick tap, not a hold. They have enough button combinations for all the different Chase Bliss pedals. It's hard to remember everything because there's like some you got to hold down 2 buttons. So if we disengage this and this. All right, now I got to see if we can catch the freeze. Let's get that. Get reverse mode C going crazy. Nope. I think I held it too long. There we go. Okay. We got something in the buffer. Now we can get something different in the mood buffer. Good delay on it. Slip. kind of dig the, I'll turn this off. Kind of dig the, there's just an elastic band that's on here. Maybe not that low. Well, we all go mad eventually, I think. Depends on the day. Well, this is kind of a fun one. I know that the reverse mode C has like some hidden modes that I was playing around with a while back, and I'm completely forgetting now. Let's go extreme. It can be fun to not have any dry. I only read like 60 or 70 pages on the first Game of Thrones book and didn't really get into watching the show. Yeah, I keep thinking for industrial music, there's a Machines of Loving Grace song that's on the Crow album that, I don't know. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, I would love to do like a few tracks in that style. Something like this. Get some of the power tools and just record stuff. I used to listen to Aphex Twin. Definitely a lot of good songs out there. Give this one a record. Yeah, one of my favorite things to do to get really creepy, eerie sounds for Halloween is play stuff on my Korg Triton Studio and then pitch it down like 3 or 4 octaves on my Akai S950. It does really weird stuff at that level of pitching down. Maybe I'll do some videos on it sometime. All right. Let's get rid of reverse mode C for a minute. And do we have anything on bus effects? I guess not. We can go like crazy reverb again. Yeah, here we go, like this low gongy bell. Okay, reverb. Get off slip, we'll go back to reverb here. We'll get reverb here. Let's go cloud delay. Oh, I got SX delay. Let's go cloud delay. That lo-fi is a little intense. Let's turn that off. Might have been fine if we put a reverb after it, but like traveling through space. Not quite what I did. Wasn't. I know there's a compressor there. With some filtering, you might be able to get a. You need this sound as a loop. I mean, I don't mind. I can post this stuff up someplace if anybody wants to grab any of these things I've been recording. Happy to share. I also need to get some feet underneath the reverse mode C and the lossy. I don't think Chase Bliss is sending pedals with the little rubber feet on the bottom anymore. They probably stopped around mood, because I don't have it. It's either, yeah, mood or Generation Loss 2 is the last one that's got feet for me. Well, without the reverb, that's also kind of a cool sound. Let's get Lossy in here. From Lane to Silent Hill. Could be. I haven't played Silent Hill in a long time. I keep telling my daughter that she needs to check out Lane, but she hasn't. I've got the. I used to own it on DVD. I got rid of my DVDs, and I was like, you know what? It looks. I got rid of them because they just look so terrible on high def for the original DVDs, and I ended up getting it on the remaster on Blu-ray, and I keep trying to get my daughter to watch it with me. Someday. Yeah, the cassettes over there look really cool too. I got rid of all of my cassette tapes last year, and I had like a really old cassette deck. I had been thinking of recording like A and B sides of cassettes and trying to like take, I don't know, weird sounds like this and record them on them, and then like just randomly sell them or whatever. And I don't know, it's just taking up too much space, and I'm really trying to kind of reduce the amount of stuff I've got in my life, and I still have way too much. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying this. And back to the cassettes though. Yeah, he's got some really good tape loops for building stuff. It looks like he records stuff on them, but I think you can probably get like blank tape loops as well off of them that are like 12 or 10, 12, 15 seconds and stuff. So definitely doing some like fun stuff over there. I'm gonna have to drop him an email and just say thanks, and maybe point him at the video, because you never know who's gonna get over there and check stuff out. But I do think I need to consider modifying this thing myself a little bit. Yeah, like a blind bag or something. The other thing I was thinking is doing like a similar idea, but do it with on the OP1 tape. Just record some stuff over and then sell that stuff, because I don't know about you guys, but I as much as it was annoying, I kind of miss the experience of getting like a sample CD or like a sample tape and playing stuff off of it and be like, oh, that sounds amazing. Like that one quick effect was like really cool. Let's go rewind, and you get like some different kinds of sound or audio, different effects off of it when you kind of replay it. There's some pretty cool things people have been making to do like tape scratching and stuff too, that I was like, oh, I should totally get that. But as I said, I have so much, I have more than enough gear that I've been collecting over like 25 years now. So I also am getting to the point where I don't want to be maintaining all of it, and I'm trying to get more picky about what I have or what I'm getting. So I, like for NAMM 2024, there's like some cool stuff, but instead I got this goofy thing. Guess we'll let that loop go. I do still actually have all of my sample CDs from what was the company called before Sony bought them? I don't know. I keep thinking. I mean, I have them all the stuff on my MPC. I don't know. This thing's just fun to play with. Yeah, I still have my Cooper Effects arcades. I haven't sold that off. I kind of wish it was stereo, but that thing has some really cool different cartridges for it that maybe I should, not today. I got to go grab lunch in a little bit, but maybe one of these days I'll set up another stream and hook this thing up to it and we can play around with cartridges. I got a few that are harder to get. I don't know. This whole setup is just goofy and fun to play with. If I've inspired anybody to make a goofy instrument, cool. Otherwise, as I said, I'm going to bug my dad. We'll see what he's got. They got so much weird stuff at his warehouse. All right. Let's get... Okay, I think we need Lossy to do something different here. They do all have different stereo images, and they are absolutely great for that. Yeah, the MISO switch on all of them's really cool. It's also, but like, I do wish Blooper was stereo, but maybe someday they'll come out with another one. Can you tap tempo this? Well, I think it's time for me to go grab lunch before I have to get back to meetings for work and stuff. But anyway, guys, glad you stopped by. Hope you had some fun. If anybody wants, I'll probably take these things, export them, and I'll upload them someplace if anybody wants them. And I don't know. I'll just keep goofing around, recording weird stuff, and see about doing another stream. Maybe later today. maybe next week. I don't know. Been going crazy trying to figure out how to like adjust myself to have free time to do things while doing a new job, and my daughter's now driving, which sort of helps with free time, but increases the stress level. So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.